This is Marcy Pilkington for Good E-Reader at the London Future Book event this year, put on by the bookseller. Speaking this morning to Richard Stephenson, CEO and founder of YUDU, who is one of the sponsors of this event today. YUDU has just put out the Hobbit movie companion for iPad and went behind the scenes with a lot of in-depth information on the movie. How is that book doing right now?
It's doing very well. Of course, we worked very closely with HarperCollins and Warner Brothers to actually create something that was really quite special. And it's in advance of the film, and of course there's a lot of excitement from the film, so it's generated a lot of good reviews and a lot of downloads, so we're very happy with that.
Okay, great. And then I know it had a lot of great information and high-resolution pictures that made it really popular with people who are waiting expectantly for the movie. But what are you guys doing today? I noticed you're one of the sponsors of the event, and why is an event like this so important for the publishing industry?
Well, everybody knows that the book publishing industry is in a great deal of change, and what these events tend to do is to bring some of those ideas together and allow lots of other people to learn what is actually best practice, what's coming along down the tube, and what works and what doesn't work. I think that's the biggest problem, anything that's completely new, is the lack of data, the lack of data points. And so a lot of people come here to really try and understand what they should do within their own publications, and everyone is different. Every target audience is different, and it's up for individuals to decide based upon other people's experience.
And according to the list of speakers today and presenters on the different panels, it seems like just about every facet of the publishing industry is represented. There's no one area that is now becoming obsolete because of digital. It's not that. So how are all the different facets going to work together on the future?
I think there's a lot of commonality across different parts of publishing with digital. And so there are elements that will work in different areas, whether it be in education and explaining great interactive textbooks, as it would be with great experiences like we've done with The Hobbit. So we certainly also see elements where we're working with TV shows and film shows to actually create new books which are actually much more interactive. So things are changing in a major way. I think these common elements, how to use them, is something that people need to understand and figure out.
Wonderful. What can we expect from YUDU coming up in the future? What can you tell us about?
Well, as far as our role is concerned, we are actually trying to make the book a really proper experience, not just say an interactive book with a bit of video dropped in here and there, which is very simple to do, but does it really change the way in which we want to read and get information? So it's about rethinking, what we could call reimagining the book, and it's important that we understand the audience. It's not something that can be done fully automated. It's something which we have to think about how we're communicating with the target audience, and that means engaging brain, using some very creative people to actually do that effectively. That's what we're trying to do, to really set a very high standard with what we want to create.
Well, I'm certain it's a very exciting time to be in the publishing industry, but it also is a very exciting time to be a reader with content like that coming out. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Again, this is Marcy Pilkington for Good E-Reader at Future Book in London. Great, thank you.
Thank you, Marcy. All right, got what you want?
I did, thank you.
Okay.
Great, and we'll be in the presentations and stuff and panels and getting more information there.
Okay.
I know I was just told by Sam that the